Hi guys, Ryan here. This week I wanted to talk about, I guess, something that I think is probably one of the most undervalued or underappreciated, forms of social communications, particularly social media communications, and that is something you probably use more often than you think about. It celebrated its day on Sunday, and that was World Emoji Day. So of course I'm talking about emojis. Um, I was a late converter, I guess, to the power and the impact that emojis can have. And, coming from a bit more of a traditional kind of written communications background where I thought, it was more proper, to spell out the text for everything I was saying, I started to realize that, so much more could be said, and didn't have to be a decision between one or the other when I was putting some social communications out there or trying to tell a story online. Mixing text and emojis was a great way to kind of round out what I was trying to say. And I think it's something that, as I said, undervalued or underappreciated because speaking to, close to 100 university students this week, I reckon 9 out of 10 say that they probably use one in some form of communication every day. And I think that's something that, might not be understood by businesses or individuals that, it's common practice these days. And, I think there's multiple benefits for them, including, particularly with social communications, Twitter, you've only got 140 characters. Just like we say, a picture can tell 1,000 words, an emoji can help you save that space or help communicate something much more quickly and clearly than trying to explain it in social, in a text or a written sentence. So firstly, yeah, they're great for visual and they help you understand what you're trying to get across. The other part of that, I guess, is context, which sometimes gets lost in social media. Didn't quite be able to explain that, I was being sarcastic or my feelings across, something I've said. They add context to it. So, adding a love heart, adding a thumbs up, or a thumbs down, or, whatever it might be, can really help explain or help make sure that what you're getting across is understood. Another great part of them is that they're universal. So as I said, a love heart, a sports emoticon or a sports emoji, an aeroplane or a school or a car, is something that's understood across different languages, across different cultures. So it's quickly, again, a great way of communicating. I saw, and probably, some of you might have seen my story on the impact of an emoji based around the Netball Australia Aussie Diamonds campaign. And, the power and the impact that just an athlete responding to a supporter or a fan or a young, up-and-coming athlete with a thumbs up or, hang in there and a strong arm emoji or a smile emoji. I mean, this is the type of stuff that's impacting and people really care about. And, I think it's something that could, besides, quickly conveying a message, they're fun, they're engaging, and, they can absolutely add value to the story you're trying to tell. So what I'd love for you to do is, have a go. Give it a go in something you're putting out there online or something you're trying to communicate. And I'd love to see how you went. If you've got a favorite emoji or if you've got a question about emojis, pop them into the comments below. I'd love to see your favorite emoji or one that maybe is misunderstood. Is there one you've always seen on your keyboard that you thought, I wonder what this one means? Drop it into the comments and we'll see if I can clear that up for you if someone else can. So once again, thanks for listening and till next time.